What is up, cool collector guys? Today in this video I'm going to be showing you my custom Lego Five Nights at Freddy's mock. So let's get into it. So to start off, let's start off with the build. It's pretty simple. This is the office. You can see the phone, the cup of coffee, to keep the night guard up and awake. Then there's this computer screen, and I used a brick that has a hole in it, 1x1 stud, and it has a hole in it. And I attached a little pole right here, short one, and I put them together, and then I clipped this simple brick on. I also put this little green piggy from the Angry Birds series, and it's actually pretty. The reason I wanted to use this and use that to represent Springtrap and how it gets beaten up, because you see it's being electrocuted. Well, Springtrap got beat up. He's green. I guess you can think of it as a reference for that. I did make 100% all these tile, well, not official tile bricks, just plain black and white 4x2s. I made sure to do that because it's the whole FNAF stuff. It's like what you associate FNAF with, or one thing that you associate FNAF with. I decided to add these windows so you can sort of look out the windows. Like one of the Easter eggs is you can see Bonnie's endoskeleton from the window if you turn the light on. There's the keyboard right here. I just use a simple chair. This right here is used to represent the doors. It's very easy to take off, so that means you can easily just slip it on, take it off to represent the doors. But I think you should leave it on because Bonnie's coming through the right hallway. Oh, this is not supposed to be off. Okay, so now we have to look at this hallway, and if you look at it, it's basically sort of simple. I had to use this white brick right here. You look at it, it's just any plain old white brick, except it has a Technic connector hole in there. So I might make that useful for something. Like maybe you could get Foxy, get this, and then put a Foxy figure standing on this, and then it could be sort of leaping out. I don't know. Here, let me get Bonnie that I made for this set, and it could sort of be leaping out. Same time, not really. And then you could sort of make him just bump his head into the wall to represent him jumping. I don't know, pretty lame. Play feature. Okay, but something. But that it's just meant to, I don't know, or you could just use it to represent decayed walls and stuff. But we have a security camera and some painting, or not paintings, but drawings from the kids, because that's actually one thing that's on the wall. It's a Freddy Fazbear picture, but I don't have anything that looks like that, so I'm just gonna have to roll with this one. This is a security camera, very simple build. I just got a red brick right there to represent it's on, and then a black 2x1 and 1x1 brick there, and then I got a 1x1 stud with a hole in it once again, and stick this little turning piece, and then I just attached it like this so it sort of looks like it's down. You can sort of turn it in a way. Once again, it's the tile. Actually, the bottom of this build is reinforced with second ones, so to make sure to be extra sturdy. And I use a Technic brick right here to put it right here so that it can actually be accurate, or not be accurate, so this can connect to the wall. But it only looks bad if you look at it from the back. And that's really not meant, where it's not really where it is meant to be displayed. But then at the same time, if you just display it from right here, that means you can only, you can't see the hallway. So it's kind of a little weird. But I'm gonna prefer to display it like this. So now let's move on to the minifigures. Okay, so I have these lined up by height. This is a little kid, this is a security guard, and this is the Bonnie. And he is pretty okay. I used 1x1 bricks to represent the bottom. And just make him slightly taller than your average figure. He's about two or three bricks taller. And this is the security guard. I use this body right here. I believe it's from some security guard from some series, probably Lego City. Looking back at my memory, I think I know. It came in a Mr. Freeze set from a Batman wave. I'm pretty sure it's of course, outdated and not out currently. And then I got this, which I'm pretty sure this right here, the only difference from a normal brick is that little thing right, that little, whatever that is, that little, I don't know, I guess voice recorder or something, I don't know, Siri. I think that came from this figure, which I just got a hoodie, and it's came from some type of ocean series. I gave him some short legs, to represent one of the kids. I gave him a evil grin face because he has these plans for something sinister. I might give him some pizza. Why not? Because after all, it's Freddy Fazbear's pizza. And I gave him combed over hair to represent just any generic hair. And yeah, it's a pretty simple figure. He has a walkie-talkie, maybe communicating with his friends to sneak into the guard office. I don't know. I just start Freddy's stage up, and then they all die. Okay, so to move on to the minifigures. For Bonnie, it's pretty simple. I just sort of made a face out of this. I used Jay's basically body for this, and legs are just plain blue legs. I added 1x1 bricks down at the bottom. Then I just built this face. I'll make a tutorial sometime so you can see how to build your own Bonnie, or basically make your own Bonnie or Springtrap or any type of bunny from the Five Nights at Freddy's series. Also, let's move on to the night guard. So this is actually just a now I have to restart this video. Okay, so moving on from the build to the minifigures. This is just a plain Bonnie. I'm gonna create a tutorial sometime on how to make his face. And his body is just Jay's and blue legs. Basically, you can use any other blue body. I only use this because it's the most like generic one I could find, the most plain blue brick. I could probably find a better one if I went through my collection, but I'm not trying to take forever to release a video. So right here we have a security guard, and he is pretty simple. It's just kind of generic. It's using it's using just any hairpiece, a generic hairpiece, and a clone face. But this torso actually came in a Mr. Freeze set. And those legs, they came from this same figure from an ocean line of sets of like sea creatures, something like that. Not the Atlantis series, but like something like Lego City looking, probably yellow bodies. But what I did after this is I gave him some plain black legs. Once again, coming from the ocean set. You can easily tell it even without a description because it literally has a squid. I gave him some combed over hair, and then this face, you know, it sort of looks similar to this, but it's just grinning with his evil plan. Who knows what his evil plan is? He's probably talking to his friends to that mic, or not the mic, but the helmet, or why did I say helmet? The walkie-talkie. Yeah, so let's move on to the next. Okay, so this is what the whole set looks like with all the main figures displayed. Excluding the little kid because he's just there during the day. It's a camera. Once again, we went through the whole build. This is what it looks like. It's pretty simple. He's hard at work making sure that he does not disappear mysteriously while he's on a night shift. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I guess if you wanted to display the kid, you could maybe open the doors right there to make it seem less like he's in danger, and then put the kid up against the wall like he's trying to sneak into the guard's office as he's turned around or something, or getting ready to walk out. Make it seem like a sinister plan the kid has set up. That's how you could display it if you wanted to do a day shift. Also, you could shut off the cameras, because why would you have a camera on during the day? Well, these cameras, I'm assuming, William Afton only made them for night because the disappearance of kids, if you know what I mean. Why would he want to show himself doing criminal things on camera? So that's gonna be it for this. Just get him lined up in the height. Tutorial will be coming out for the Bonnie pretty soon, either sometime within this week. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Bye, Cool Collector guys.